right, so the goal of your project, my understanding, is that you want to photograph artists creating their art. So here we have a musician of some sort, singing, performing, playing his guitar. The first thing I noticed looking at this is that there's a lack of clarity happening, and that has to do with that high ISO. You're at 3200. So remember, there's two effects when we have a high ISO. One is that we get the digital noise, and we can see that in the background, how it's just not a smooth gradient. But the other is that there's a reduced dynamic range, and that'll show up different for different cameras. But that means that you don't have as many tonal values between highlights and shadows. And I feel like that's what we're seeing on the skin, is we're seeing this splotchiness because you don't have that smooth gradient of tonal values. So you would want to bring down that ISO for sure. Then you're shooting with a longer lens, 135 millimeters. That's fine, that works great for this sort of shooting. You're at f5.6 at 1/80th of a second, so all of that looks fine. Your project, it sounds like you're kind of in limbo about. You don't know if this is what you want to create. And I think that's fine, but you need to figure that out. Like this week, you need to figure that out by Wednesday. Because what we have is a final project that hopefully is cumulative. Hopefully you're photographing over several weeks and creating a body of work. And if you want to switch, and maybe you're not able to find the artist like you wanted to, though it looks like you found one, but maybe you're not able to find the depth that you wanted, you can change your topic. That's fine with me. And you can change it to really anything you want. But I can't figure that out for you. That's something that has to come from you. And if you give me a couple of ideas, we can kind of figure out how that forms into a project, and I can help you with that part of it. But I can't help you with the actual idea. I don't know what your interests are. I don't know what you really want to push forward with. I know you're a fashion major, so I don't know if you want to explore that a little bit more. That would be great. We have actually no fashion majors in this class, but in my other class we have a few, and most of them are focusing on a fashion project, so that's totally acceptable for you. So please be in touch about how you want to transform this, and we can work together to kind of refine that into a project proposal.